Hello and welcome to my Sonic Triple Trouble LP. I'm KJHG53, and joining me will be
Me.
Magna Sonic 3000 or Justin.
Because the other two are grounded, they're not allowed to.
Well, I'm just doing this for my personal channel since I already did. If you watch my videos or you know anything about me, you'd probably know that I have a joint channel with Justin here called GamingStooges. And I already did Sonic Triple Trouble there, but I wanted to do a Tails run.
Yep.
So I'm having him join me because...
Landon talks better when there's somebody talking to him.
Yeah. I started the LP a while ago, but I was doing that on my 3DS, and I was using camera, and I decided to restart.
Quality.
Yeah, restart, use capture card. It looks decent, I guess, enough. It's kind of fuzzy.
It's better than reflecting lights coming off the camera.
It's true. It's better than originally. So this is my Tails run. Tails, for the most part, he plays similar to Sonic. He has some power-up changes, most notably the sub he gets in the water area, which I'm totally blanking on the name at the moment. When we get there, we'll get there, and you'll see how awesome his sub is.
It's better than rocket shoes.
Yeah, underwater rocket shoes underwater. Tails can fly, obviously, because he's Tails.
Yeah.
So we've got that. He makes platforming so much easier, because there's certain things you need to like have super speed to do as Sonic, and you need to be like, you have to know what you're doing. But as Tails, he makes the game a hell of a lot easier. And right now I'm ring grinding, so I have enough for the special stage. I have enough right now, but I also want an extra life.
It's still every 100, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For an extra life. It's just you need 50 to get into to activate the special stage.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Tails pretty much, because of his flight, because of his sub, he pretty much breaks any kind of platforming in any kind of water level.
Like, well, you just kind of saw right there, I like forced myself to fight the water using his flight.
Yeah.
So there's my one-up.
And now you can continue.
Yeah.
There are some things, like, I know Knuckles is probably the best at platforming since he can just stick to a wall and just go up it no matter how high it is. Ow. But I think there are some things that Tails can get up to that Knuckles wouldn't be possible.
That's why in the games where all three of them are, there is like specific areas that only like Knuckles can get to because of his climbing and rock breaking abilities, and there's only areas that Tails can get to because of his flight.
Mm-hmm.
So that like for the other games that have like all those characters, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is the first special stage. The way the special stages, if you didn't watch my Sonic run, or you've just never seen the game before, the way special stages work in this game is there's two types. There's the first, third, and fifth special stage are these maze type areas, and the second and fourth are plane levels where you have to collect 80 rings. We'll get to the second special stage in Act 2. I like to get my special stages out of the way as soon as physically possible in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just that way. I know other people like to wait, but that's because they have like Supersonic to get through. But through the 8-bit games, I'm just like, I want my I want my Chaos Emeralds as soon as possible.
Well, I'm kind of like that because, as you saw in like the LPs of like Sonic 3 Knuckles and stuff like that, I pretty much got the emeralds as soon as I could get them.
Yeah.
Mostly because, you know, super forms are awesome, but also because, you know, faster to get the good ending instead of like waiting at the last minute and accidentally fucking up.
Yeah. So, tip for the section I just went through, do not break that time bonus. Otherwise you will you'll actually trap yourself and you won't be able to continue on.
Yeah.
This area is kind of annoying, but
Troll Springs.
yeah, I was trying to use the momentum off of them to go forward. This is Knack/Fang. He's the reason why. He's part of the reason why this is called Triple Trouble in America. It's because you're fighting Eggman, you're fighting Knuckles, and you're fighting Knack. Knack is he's a treasure hunter. He doesn't know about he doesn't actually know about the abilities of the Chaos Emeralds. He just wants them for a good deal.
He's essentially before Rouge came.
Yeah. And you fight him at the end of every special stage. You actually fight him. So
He kind of gives you a freebie.
there a lot of his some of him are really easy, but that one's a total freebie just to introduce his character.
Yeah. Is Fang or Knack? Does it depend on your region?
That or depends on the game because he was also in Sonic the Fighters.
But I think they called him Fang the Sniper in that one.
Yeah, he's Fang the Sniper. He's Knack the Weasel, Fang the Sniper.
Yeah. I think he's the only Sonic character that has two names. Well, besides the obvious Robotnik.
Yeah, well, Robotnik was region 1.
Yeah, it only ever made sense in America.
Well, Eggman makes sense in Japan because
No, I'm saying in terms of where it originated, it technically originated in America.
yeah.
Because even in the American version of Sonic 2, Wing Fortress clearly says Eggman on the sides.
Yeah, so it's it makes sense there.
Yeah. Although I think it was still called Robotnik, for the American cartoons, even in Europe. So I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, he was called Robotnik in the cartoons.
Yeah.
It was just when the adventure games came over.
Yeah. I think the adventure games, that was the last time they ever call him Robotnik. Even the manual still calls him Robotnik. Because when the Adventure 2 came out, it just changed to Eggman.
Yeah. Because they were trying to, get it all, together.
Mm-hmm. In Japan, he's still Eggman. I think by Sonic Adventure 2, they were trying to blend in both Eggman and Robotnik's names together.
So there wasn't confusion between fan bases, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much just how it all ended, finally. But, during this time, he was Robotnik, so the Eggman thing kind of didn't make sense yet.
Unless you knew about the Japanese games.
Which, back then, was kind of not common.
If you were older, and yeah, that was about it. There is not much to say about this. This is your generic Green Hill-esque zone.
Yeah.
Still grinding. There's some easy to get ring boxes right up here if you do what I did.
Oh, 99.
There's another box.
Oh.
That's why I wasn't too worried.
Also,
that would have helped actually to go hit that.
You don't lose all your rings when you get hit, do you?
No, you don't. So that's our objective, is that. It's pretty dickish. This is probably, out of the ones I know how to get, this is probably the hardest. Because you can mess up easily, and you can lock yourself out of it. You have to go up this hill. The problem is you start off underwater, so in order to build enough momentum to actually hit it, you have to be, right there at the very edge. About here.
If you jump, you end up on the level above you.
Yep. And if you go too far over, you hit the signpost.
Yeah, isn't that the goal right there?
Yeah, it's right there. So this is the other type of special stage. You're in a plane, you fly around, you grab 80 rings.
This was the precursor to, I think, one of the Sonic Advance games. I think it was Sonic Advance 3.
Had.
It had yeah, you were riding on a tornado and you were trying to collect rings.
I think it was that one. I had Sonic 3, Sonic Advance 3 and Sonic Advance. I never had 2. So I'm trying to, and I don't know what happened to one of them. I think I lost, either it was Advance 3 or Advance. For some reason, I lost it, so I'm trying to remember. It's very vague.
One,
But
one is you falling down some pipe thing collecting rings. Two is like some massive like arena kind of thing that you're collecting rings in, and then the third one is the tornado.
okay, yeah. Like you're gonna miss a lot of rings like right there. Don't worry, that whole little line thing is like where you're gonna get the majority of your rings.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. Well, yeah, we're back to Knack. He's gonna bring out, this is like the first actual boss fight with him. He's gonna be jumping around on this. Just hit him.
And you'll never, if you do it right, you'll never hit the ground either.
I hit the ground, but I get right back up on him. I just go through him. I'm just like, fuck you.
The hitboxes are strange in this one.
But that's okay. It's kind of hard to do, actually, to not hit the ground, because of how he's bouncing around.
Get the right momentum, though, and you'll fuck him up.
No, yeah, like, somehow I went through him, and I was just okay.
Even though that should have hurt. Maybe it's because you didn't get squashed by him.
Yeah, and I was in a ball, so I was... That's why I didn't get hurt. You can't get that ring box. That always pisses me off.
I want more rings.
Yeah, so... You can actually, technically, you clear these stages, like, ridiculously fast. Because, the way the special stages work. So you get a massive time bonus, so...
Let's see, I'm trying to think. This would pretty much be the 8-bit version of Sonic and Knuckles, since Knuckles... I mean, not Sonic and Knuckles, but Sonic 3, since Knuckles is, like, one of the assholes in this game.
Yeah, because the other, like... So the way this works is there was the original, there was Sonic 2 8-bit, and then there was Sonic Chaos.
Yeah.
And there was, this game. And those two together in Japan, they're called, Sonic and Tails.
Yeah.
Because you can play as both Sonic and Tails.
Yeah.
I guess this is more akin to Sonic 3. This was released in 1994, so...
Yeah.
That's the only time I get hit. That was dickish.
Put it right there.
Yeah. This boss is pretty easy. He doesn't actually do anything. The most he can do is, if you mess up these springs and you're not in ball form, he hurts you.
It's mostly just collision damage.
Yeah, it's gonna he can't really do anything. He doesn't do sweeps or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, Knuckles. Speaking of Knuckles, he's an asshole. Ow. We'll see you guys. That's the end of this part. We're gonna see you guys in the next part, which is the Sunset Park. It's a fun little stage.